Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind Eminent Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, I'm gonna call this Happy Friday, Happy Flight Friday weekly reading, because you know I've been missing some time, and not even from this shit, from reality. Like when I say I be stuck to the ground for 14 days every time. Stuck to the ground. I have to be literally it's sad for the people who be around me. Like they have to get me up, pick me up, take me to the hospital, wheelchair me, and the doctors don't even know what the fuck it is. I got 3 fucking holes in me right now. 3 holes in me. One right there. One right there. You see that? And one right there. And it makes a fucking triangle. It makes a triangle. You know what I'm saying? So they just gave me a marking, a trine marking on me. I know I'm a trine, but goddamn, I'm gonna name these motherfuckers then. So since right under the navel is who I am, that's Aries. Then my moon sign. Then my rising sign Leo, because that's on the rising end right there, and right here on the bottom part of the bottom part right there, boom, Sagittarius. So Aries sun, Leo rising, Sagittarius moon, and they put me a fucking trine there, and it ain't do fucking shit. I'm still fucking sick. But I'm gonna tell you like this: we're gonna do the happy flight fucking, and I'm gonna be here whether I'm 100% or not. I know y'all see me sitting down. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Dolo4@gmail.com. I'm back. My shit back on. Man, I just feel so bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get this shit. We're going to get more live and electric right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more down in the time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that right now is testing to the times right now. Because you know why? Happy birthday. All my sons in Cancer. You know what I'm saying? All my son people in Cancer right now. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? It's your time to shine. It's your time to be you. And you know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. Like, that's why I like to freestyle, because I be acting out what's actually going on anyway right now. For me to even draw y'all in and throw I just threw a bunch of emotional weight through the camera. I'm sorry, y'all, but goddamn, I just forgot. The sun is in goddamn Cancer. 3 degrees to be Cancer at that. So it must have been Cancer for 3 days now. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, happy birthday to all my sun and Cancer people. And what that mean right now for the energy? That mean the sun energy and what the actual sun is doing right now, and the particles and the UV rays that the sun giving off, and the way it's giving off, and the way it's giving off light is in the Cancer energy. So all my sun signs and Cancers right now, your actions and the way you take actions and things you act on, the things you into, are highly relatable to the sun right now. So you may find yourself manifesting situations that you may hate or like very faster than other people right now. So, you know, it's your time, your vitality, and you got the energy to shine right now to do whatever. So make sure you understand where your emotions and your mind and your thoughts and your actions are, so you don't be doing it and doing certain things that you know you're not supposed to, and manifesting situations in your life that you don't want to be in because you was naive to the fact of what you was doing and what kind of actions you was taking. Now, let's get into it. What does this mean with the sun being in Cancer? It's always, I don't even know why I still got a house phone. But we're going to do it like this. Thank goodness. Sun in Cancer. What does that mean? That means that people's actions right now and the way they act may be in their feelings, may be in their moods. But this is the crab god. This is the shell god. Ninja Turtles just came out. You know what I'm saying? This is creating that balance where knowing what emotions to act on and knowing what emotions not to act on. So right now you have to take care of yourselves right now. And I'm saying anytime a planet is in Cancer, that whatever planet energy that represent, that's what you have to take care of. So since it's the sun, it's the actions. So right now, you got like 27 more days to take care of your actions right now. Know what to act on. Know how to put up your guard in certain times. Know how not to. You may be moody at times because we all fall short. So it may be lack of understanding at times when to express these emotions or not. But once you get the hang of it and know when to jump in and know when to jump out of that water, you will know how to apply yourself in social arenas more better, and you don't have to feel nervous or feel like everyone looking at you a certain type of way, or feel like you the cause of everything, or feel like you have to handle everything, or feel like you have to take everyone's burden, and you feel like you're the only one strong enough to handle your own burdens. So when other people have their burdens, you may feel like that you can take on their burdens too, because you may look at them like they may not be strong enough to take care of their burdens the way you see how burdens is received. But you have to understand, you just look at burdens and emotional weight differently than others. You know what I'm saying? So this allows you to tap into that energy where you can probably absorb a lot more emotional energy than others. But at times, when it's time to get that filtered out and flushed out, you may not do it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? This could lead to very volatile moments. But other than that, that's, you know, the sun for sun people in Cancer, and with the sun being in Cancer right now, you know, this is growth right now. This is the water catching a lot of the sunlight right now, and being it could be, see, when we talk about the summertime and we talk about the Cancer archetype and we talk about the 4th house archetype and stuff like that, this could be hot waters. This is a lot of times why Cancers may come across moody. So this is a moody energy. This is out there. So no matter what sign you is, this a time like this may make you tempted to do things you don't normally do. Like people who don't normally go, who ain't normally swimmers, they only go swimming because it's the summertime. It's the Cancer energy. You know what I'm saying? So now that person is tempted to do something that they don't normally do. Now you have people like Michael Phelps and shit who swim 24/7, 365 out of the year. They make it a profession or something like that. But people, they take the consideration that it's hot outside. They take the consideration that, you know what I'm saying, the weather, the scenery, people coming out, people tempted to do things, and emotions is people ready to express their emotions in every kind of way. Swimming is one thing to do it. That's just the smallest manifestation of the Cancer archetype and the 4th house archetype. You know what I'm saying? So when the sun is here, you know what I'm saying, that can play out when you at the pool. You go jump in the pool to cool off. But you know, so many people in the pool, after you're in the pool, so after a while, the pool becomes warm. You becomes immune to the pool. It's not cold no more. So it's like Cancers can get hot watered sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They can cool off sometimes. But it's just that moody temperament that sometimes you may not know what you get when it's coming to them. So but that's the energy. When I'm talking about the energy that's going on, take that yin perspective and place that in the yang perspective. Swimming and people going out and people you know, being all about at nighttime now, and people chilling, and you know, people enjoying themselves, and you know, people being more home orientated, sitting up under the fan, under the air conditioner. You know, but as far as the energy, it's going to be a lot of people actions is going to be a lot. Like I said, anytime Cancer is somewhere you have to take care of. So a lot of people actions going to have to be taken care of. So a lot of people who act real radical and crazy in the streets and stuff like that is going to get taken care of around this time. You know what I'm saying? These may be the people who get killed or get caught, get locked up, go to jail, or something may happen to them where they may have to switch up or move or something like that. This is the time for that. Or this is the time, and vice versa, when people want to take vacations now from their work or their businesses. You know what I'm saying? People want to spend a little bit more time with their children right now. Take a little bit more care of more personal matters at home right now, so people can feel more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? People are searching for comfortability right now, and people are more reserved of people's actions right now, because Cancer is an archetype of reservedness. So when the sun here, the sun represents actions, your vitality, the energy, the light, what people see it doing, what see you doing. So you know what I'm saying? So how you do things, well, that plays a part with the Mars, but the Mars carry out the duties and obligations of the sun, which is the sun is the actions, the things you're into, the things you see, your path that you see, your outlook here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever sign is in, that's your outlook here. But the earth, the sun itself, is in an outlook of Cancer. So whether you're a sun sign, your action, that's a square to the sun right now. Your sun, your actions may have to learn from what's actually going on right now. Your actions may not actually be agreeable to what actually needs to be going on right now. Or opposition you may need to give and receive. If it's a trine, you may have a gift of knowing how to apply yourself right now. Or a conjunction. You may be doing the same energy that's going on right now. If you're a Cancer, happy birthday. Or if you're a sextile, you may find opportunities, bad or good. You may find opportunities to hurt yourself, put yourself in a bad situation, or see all kind of opportunities to apply yourself to a good situation. Your choice. You know. Now let's get into the moon. The moon is in Aquarius, 26 degrees to Aquarius to be at that. So it's getting ready to get up out of here. But the moon right now is thinking right now. So a lot of people, the energy that's going on with the flow of the mental right now, and as far as the emotional state itself, the emotions is getting expressed through people's actions, but they're not being well thought out, because people emotions right now are more introverted. People are holding in how they really feel. They rather act out how they feel right now instead of talk about it, instead of analyzing it. So right now you could put one foot forward before you put the other one right now. A lot of one you could let the right hand know what the left hand know. You could kind of leap before seeing where you leaping off right now. That's what's kind of going on right now. You can kind of take a lot of actions. A lot of actions is going off spontaneous type situations right now without actually analyzing it right now. And you're just trying to, and the energy that's going on right now is everyone just trying to analyze what's happening instead of actually making something happen. The only thing you make it happen is some emotional awareness. But when it comes time to think about it, you only think about situations that you're being placed in. You're not actually placing yourself in situations right now. That's because the moon is in Aquarius, so it's more aloof right now. It's more applying itself to the nature of what's going on right now, and the nature that's going on right now is the Cancer sun, because the sun is what's anchoring. See, the moon reflects the sun, so the moon could only give the platform. The moon is the illusion. It is what's going on right now, and then the sun is acting it out so we can see it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if we talking about your sun and moon sign, a better way how you can look at your sun and your moon is, see, you at the end of the day, you're your sun sign, but your moon sign is what's fueling your sun sign, and your rising sign is how your sun sign going to look while it's doing it. So for an example, I'm a sun sign Aries, so my actions, how I do things, the way I act, things I'm into, is in the Aries archetype. Now, what's fueling my actions, like the world I live in, me, who I am, the world I live in, and how I see things and how I react to things, you know what I'm saying, is my moon sign. So the moon is the illusion. The moon is the manifestation of the yin realm. See, the sun just acts these things out. So your sun always acts out your moon sign. So reason why people may see your sun first is because the way you acted. This person act like this. Yeah, you do act like that. But the area of life that you're acting that way in depends on your moon sign. So my moon sign is Sagittarius. So I take my Aries actions, so I act like an Aries. So I take how I act like an Aries, right, and place that into the Sagittarius world. So look at what Sagittarius represents. It represents philosophy, higher learning, education, broad thinking, outdoorsy. And when we say outdoors, we mean that just thinking out the box. So how I do these things is in an Aries way. I act on these things in an Aries way. So whatever your moon sign is, you act those out in your sun sign. So I act out philosophy in a Aries way, which is me first, assertiveness, aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? I act out higher learning and broad thinking and being out there in an Aries way. So I act out the Sagittarius outlook in an Aries way. So broad thinking, I leap before I think. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to higher learning, I want to be the first to learn something or first to understand something. When it comes to philosophy, I want to create my own. You know what I'm saying? It's like I act these, and then your rising sign is how you look throughout it all. So it's your gestures, your personality, you know what I'm saying, your mannerisms, you know what I'm saying, how you might dress, how you may see yourself, how people may see you in your actions. You know what I'm saying? So how you appear to be when you're doing your actions. It's the sun. We know the sun is yellow. We know the sun is fiery. So that's where the sun, that's the sun in the first house, the sun rising. Now when the sun is moving, we know where the sun is moving. We know the sun actions. So that's where a person's sun sign play in. You know what I'm saying? So your rising sign, you know what I'm saying, is how you appear. Now my rising sign is Leo. So the way I act out the Sagittarius archetype, I may do it in a real expressive way, which is Leo. A real center stage type way. A real fluidly flame type of, like a campfire type of way, which is it's a warmth, and it's a light I have, but it's a light I also give off. You know what I'm saying? So it's a creative inspirational way how I act out the Sagittarius archetype. So that's how you align your sun, moon, and rising. You know what I'm saying? So when we have the moon being in Aquarius, you know, the moon being in Aquarius is more aloof and more like to analyze. So instead of when the sun is in Cancer, see, this is a quincunx right here, or in conjunction. So it's a misunderstanding. So when you have a situation like that, actions is coming out through the emotions, because the sun is in water right now, so it's acting out through the emotions. So people are finding their way right now emotionally. You get up and you feel like doing what you want to do right now, but you have to feel like it. And there's a lot of opportunities to make you feel like doing certain stuff, like carnivals right now. It's all kind of stuff to make you feel like doing other stuff otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It's like a feeling energy where the sun is at right now, because the sun is in Cancer. So Cancer sun signs understand this, but then the moon is in Aquarius, so the feelings itself become detached. So you may act off first feelings, or may act off your feelings without necessarily thinking you're acting off your feelings. You may think you're thinking about something, but you're really still acting moody because it's still aloof. Now when we get to Mercury being in Gemini, Mercury loves to be here. So the communication is heightened. Mercury loves how Gemini communicates. So Gemini is communicating like crazy right now. So it's going to be a lot of opportunities right now to learn things and see details of what's been happening or what's going on, and being able to communicate. But see, with the sun and being in Cancer, what's being communicated is still emotions. You know what I'm saying? So people may be crying a lot right now, or people may be at their maximum happiness right now. People may be the sickest they ever been right now, which is me. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. When we go to Venus being in Cancer, see, now Venus is the planet of love and appreciation, and how you value yourself and how you relate. So when it's in Cancer, people only relate to emotions right now. A person could walk in a room right now, and before they even say anything, you already assisting something else based upon their characteristics and the energy that they're giving off, and their feelings. And people are not, see, it's like, for an example, if I could place in the sun, moon, Mercury before I get into Venus. This is the type of energy is making Venus feel with the sun, moon, and Mercury. It's like, for an example, say you walk in a room and you feel a certain way, right? but you don't express how you feel. You just acting a certain type of way. Now this impression may make others in the room where your company feel a way. Now the way you make them feel may not be necessarily the way you're thinking, but you're still acting a certain way. So, but by the moon being in Aquarius, you're still not willing to express how you actually feel about something. So then you may do an action or something and lead people off to think you're doing one thing, but then you do another, and then you make people around you feel like, okay, damn, I don't know what this person up to, but okay, they're on the right page. Now, this may happen to you. It may be a person that come in your circumference like this. Let me take this contract real quick. Sorry about that. What's good? Oh. Alright. I'm doing this video real quick. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Now. What's up? You come down if you want to. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, when we want to talk about, that's the energy it's kind of going to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? So, when we get to Venus being in Cancer, you know what I'm saying? People, you or others around you going to love doing this kind of stuff. Or you're going to feel like it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, what's kind of going on? It's like a tricky energy right now. I kind of don't know how people expressing themselves, but you kind of got to roll with the punches right now. It's an offsetting energy because emotions are being shown through people's actions, but they're not being expressed logically, or people not talking about it, or people not expressing how they really feel. So it's kind of an energy of not knowing what's really going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a person may give you a text right now, and the way you feel about that person and what they had to feel for them to come to the conclusion and text you those specific words may not even be what that person was feeling when they text you that, and vice versa. Like, you're gonna take everything so just keep that in mind, so you're not looking at something through a rose-colored glasses. Keep that in mind. You know, we got Mars in Scorpio. Now, with Mars being in Scorpio, you know, Mars loves to be here. You know what I'm saying? So we got Mercury and Mars loving where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Mercury is at home, Mars is at home. So right now, people's intentions are still in the right place. People's intentions and their willpower are still in the right place. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, like, when people do throw you off, right now, at a time like this, it's not bad. It may start to get there, but not right now. It's like, it's not bad. Like, say, like, for an example, I hate to get on street shit, but like, for an example, say like you're around a fluky person, right? And you always driving, right? And you got this one friend, right? But this fluky person always